Hey everybody, I hope you've been doing well, and for those of you Americans, I hope you had a fabulous Thanksgiving. Here I am with my second very lip look for holiday. I hope you enjoy, and please stay tuned if you'd like to learn how to do it. Okay, so let's begin. As always, I have already applied my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and also to let you know, I've bought something new. It's actually by Too Faced again. It's called Lip Insurance. It's a lip primer to help keep the lipsticks on a little longer, and hopefully it works. I've already applied it. My lips look really dry, and I think this is why. The first color I'm going to apply to my eyes is Rubenesque Paint Pot by MAC. It sort of is a gold base with a peachy sort of undertone to it. And I am just going to apply that directly to my lid. And just the lid without going past the crease. This is such a red lip, and last time I did more of a silvery toned eye. I wanted to do more gold today. The color I'm going to use first as a base on my eyelid on top of the Rubenesque is Amber Lights by MAC. And it's also a gold tone with sort of peach or yellow undertones to it. Or not peach, orange. I'm going to use my flat shader brush from MAC and just pat that onto my eyelid and spread it out, not past the crease. And there you go. Now, like last time, this is quite a simple eyeshadow look. To add a little bit of dimension and a pop of color to the crease, I am going to use a color by Makeup Forever. I love Makeup Forever matte shades, eyeshadow shades, because the color payoff is incredible. This color is number 64. It is not quite red, more on the burgundy side of things, with like a red with sort of a cherry look to it. And I'm using my crease brush, not putting too much because like I said, I don't want to put too much color on there. It's just to help shade it out a little bit or add a little bit of dimension. I'm just going to put it right into my crease right here and blend it right out. I just want the faintest pop of color right here, just because the lips are going to be a little bit, not a little bit, a lot on the bright side. And this color right here ties into the color of the lips. The next color that I'm going to use is a highlight color from my brow bone and my inner tear duct area. It's just a base for the actual color that I want to use. I'm just going to use a small shading brush by Sephora, and I'm going to use Mylar by MAC. Just dab it in there and then right onto the brow bone, right underneath the brow. And you don't want too much because like I said, I'm using another color. I'm going to take a little bit more and put it right into my inner tear duct area. Now the actual color that I want to use is, it's a beautiful color by Orgasm. No, not by Orgasm, by NARS. It's called Albatross, and it looks white, but it actually comes on with more of a gold sheen to it. So the reason I put the Mylar as a base is I just wanted more of a highlight, and this is just going to add a nice finish to it. Just going to take a little bit and pop it right onto here. You'll see a nice little gold sheen to it. And a little bit into the inner tear duct area. Okay. The next thing that I'm actually done with my eyeshadow now. So like always, I am going to put my Revlon Colorstay liquid liner in in Blackest Black, as well as my CoverGirl Lash Blast Fusion in Very Black on, and I will be right back. And I'm back. So I put my liner on, curled my lashes, put the mascara on, 3 coats as I usually do, and now I am going to go ahead and put my blush on. I am actually loving this color for the holiday season, and I used it in my last video and I'm going to use it again. It's Lovejoy by MAC, a mineralized blush. I'm Use my regular blush brush for it. And put it right onto my cheeks, right onto the apples of my cheek. The next thing I'm going to use is actually a new purchase of mine. It is a NARS cream stick for the cheeks. It is South Beach. It's very beautiful, and I thought I would use this right here for as an illuminator. So I'm not going to put it directly on my cheeks using the stick. I'm going to use my finger and warm it up a little bit and then dab it onto the cheeks in the places that I need it the most and just blend it in afterwards. So I'm going to put it right above where I put my blush. Dab it on. And it just gives the perfect amount of glow for me, for my tastes. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit down the center of my nose and anywhere where I think the light will touch, but it's just a little bit. And now for the lips. So the first thing I want to do is show you the color that I'm going to use. It is really bright, and for my skin tone I think it would be way too bright on its own, so I'm actually going to mix in a couple of darker lip liners with it. This is the color. It's by Makeup Forever, and it's from the Moulin Rouge collection, and this is Rouge Artist Intense. It's very, very red, but I actually really like it. I haven't been brave enough to wear it out in public yet. It's brand new. I like the way it looked on me. Both lip liners that I'm going to use are by Makeup Forever. The first one is Aqua Lip, and the color is 10C. And I'm just going to use this to line my lips to act as a sort of guideline for where I want my lipstick to go. I'm going to start on the bottom as I usually do, and like I did in my last one, and I'm going to line from the middle out on both sides, and then, sorry, from the outside in on both sides, and then shade it to make the pout in the middle. Now this one is where I go from the outside in as well, and I'm really going to try to define my Cupid's bow. And because it's such a red, you want to make sure you get right all over the lips. I'm going to go right on the inside as well. I'm almost tempted to use a brush for the next step, just for the beginning. This is actually the application of the lipstick. Found it. It is a lip brush by MAC, and it's number 316. What I'm going to do is just brush some off. I may just apply the lipstick directly to my lips using the lipstick, but for now, just as the beginning, I want to brush it on just to make sure I get inside the lines. It's really red. Also, because I used a completely different colored lip liner, I want to make sure that it all blends in nicely, which is why I'm kind of concentrating on the outer edges right now. Okay, now that I got the basic in, I'm going to go ahead and fill it in, not using the brush, but using the actual lipstick. It's really red, isn't it? Now, in order to intensify the color a little more, make it match my skin color a little better, I'm going to go ahead and add another color, a lip liner, by Makeup Forever. It's color 13C. It's a more intense, darker color than the initial lip liner that I used. It's almost velvety when I look at it in the mirror. It doesn't look like this on the camera. I'm actually going to add a little bit of lip gloss to my lips right now. It is a red color, but it comes off clear, and it's from the same collection as the lipstick, so it's by Makeup Forever from the Moulin Rouge collection. Okay, now that we're done applying the Moulin Rouge lip gloss to my lips, I'd like to do one more thing. I'd like to add a color that actually matches the highlight and the inner tear duct that I had put on my brow bone um, by NARS, the Albatross color. I have a lip gloss here. It's also called Albatross, and it's by NARS. And it sort of comes on a little gold, and I just wanted to put that right in the pout of my lips to tie in with um, the sort of gold effect that I'm going for here. First, I'd like to dab off some of the color onto my tissue here from my lips to dry it up a bit, and then I'll go ahead and put this Albatross color on my lips using my lip brush. Just going to wipe off the lip brush a little bit on the tissue itself, and then take the Albatross. I put it on the back of my hand because I didn't want to use the wand, and I'm just going to put it right in the pout. The trouble with red lips with a gloss is that the color can get everywhere. Um, if you don't want that to happen, and if you just want less hassle during the night or whenever you're going to be wearing this, I'd recommend not putting a gloss on, because the more matte, the less transfer there'll be. Um, I prefer the glossy look, so which is why I actually added the gloss to my lips. So if you are going out on a night on the town, just be sure to pack your lip gloss and your lipstick just for touching up every once in a while during the night. And that's my look for today. I hope you enjoy this dramatic red lip. Please feel free to send me messages requesting any looks. I'm going to try my best over the next few weeks to come up with some more holiday looks that focus more on the eyes than on the lip color. And I hope you enjoy what I have in store. Thank you for subscribing if you have. I really appreciate it. And just stay tuned. Have a fabulous day. Bye.